What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. And once again, we are going to be covering a very important and dear issue to my heart. And I would love it if you shared this to anyone that you know that is in crypto or possibly could be scammed or thinks they're very rich in crypto but doesn't know how you get it. We're covering scams once again, and I want you all to understand how this pig butchering scheme works. The first video we talked about just what it is high level. Now I'm going to tell you how it works. That way you can look for signs when before you wire money to these scam artists and these cocksuckers, these parasites, okay? I hate them. And okay. All right. So before I get into it, I am Jake Tullis. I go by JT. I have 10 years, going on 11 years now. I'm about to be 30 of software development experience. And I run a digital asset hedge fund where I leverage my work experience to underwrite digital assets. And I started a hedge fund where we buy them cheap and sell them high, ideally. So if it works, but I'm kidding. We've actually done very well, and this channel is where I post all of the research and the results of that research to inform you all on this technology, this space, this industry, etc. This is not financial advice. However, this will be some things that you need to know. JT knows things, okay? I'm just telling you things I know to help you make better decisions. Okay, let's get into it here. So, basically a pig butchering scam, and I'll just Google it for you real quick, right? It's a very real thing. Please Google this. There's tons of things that you can read up on it. I have a previous video where I talked about it in depth. But today I'm going to tell you how it works. So you have a. I would love to change this. All right, you have a human. That's you. Then you have a scam artist right here. I wish I could easily change. There we go. Yikes. Well, so I guess if I double click it, all right, scammer user. All right, boys and girls, you get it. Scammer and a user. You guys meet somehow. Okay, this could be through a Facebook comment that looks like thanks to Dave. Thanks to at David Perez for all the help. I'm now making, you know, 16,000 a month through crypto trading. All right. This is how they gain your trust. They say that on Facebook. Okay. And then, or, they say something similar when you match on a site. All right. You see this, you interact with them somehow, either through, you know, a post or a dating app. You get the idea. There's some way that they are building credibility. This is why it's called a pig butchering scam. They fatten you up like a pig, build your trust, then they get you to go onto a website. So now that they have successfully convinced you that David Perez is going to change your life, you then get onto the website that David Perez, recommends to you. This scam site is going to look almost identical to Coinbase or, Toro or 50 other websites that they've stolen the code from, and it looks almost identical, except the URL might be like a little off, like this crypto hyphen bull or Toro with two R's or Coinbase with an L. You get the idea. that's not exactly the domain. They get the website. I've even seen stuff like this. Hold on. So it could be coin, something like that. Okay, as close as they can get it. Then the interface looks almost identical. And then what they do is they take a, well, that's not a great database, is it? We'll just call this a database. Okay. There's no blockchain. They have one database and then they update the website with fake information. Okay. To make you think that you're making all this money in crypto. That's it. So, like in here, it'll say something like 10,658 USDT, right? And then you'll think that's real. And then they'll say, this scammer will then be like, oh, you gotta pay taxes to get this money out. Or we need trading fees, etc. Okay? And when that is established, you're going to do, if you wire the money into this thing, what they're going to do is they're going to take this database, they're going to update it. Let's say you send $1,000, they're going to just change it to 11,000, making sure that it looks like the money went in. It's just another scammer, okay? Behind the database right here, just changing values. That's all it's doing. That's all this person's doing. He's writing to the database, changing the numbers to make you think you're making money. And then they're going to tell you you got to put more in to get this out. And they're going to keep increasing this number. 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 658. Add a comma. Like you get it. They're literally just updating a database to a fake website that makes you think you've made money. And then the end result is you losing everything you gave them. As soon as your money goes into this thing, it goes into a bank account and it's done. It's gone forever. There's nothing you can do. Okay? If you are talking to a person and they act like they control any step of this process, it is a scam. Crypto is self custody. You do not need anyone to do it. These are software protocols. Very rarely, if ever, do they have employees. Volunteers that live in basements like this, that code to a general repository together, that have tokens to make sure that none of us screw each other, and it's all encrypted and it's all safe. And these parasites are using your lack of software knowledge and experience against you and convincing you that they're doing something in crypto when they are not. Avoid this at all costs, please. If you think you've been scammed, reach out. If you think a friend or a family member has been scammed, reach out. And if you think you're about to be scammed, please God, reach out. I'm going to be making more videos like this to bring awareness to this issue, but please, 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 always do your own research. I have gotten so many messages and comments about people that have just lost everything. And they're in countries that $1,000 is a lot to them. That can get them, that's a years of savings in some of these countries, and these scammers are just ripping it from them. So, yeah, it breaks my heart, okay? And I really, really need you to share this, spread this around to as many people as possible. This is fake. Crypto is real, blockchain is real. What I just showed you is an awful scam. And if you're a professional out there and you know of more scams, please send them my way. I will be making videos and explaining them to people to help people understand what is a scam and what is not. Thank you all so much. Take care of one another. And until next time, peace and love.